Ben, have you ever thought why humans dream?
Humans dream.
Yeah, why do humans dream? Have you ever thought about it?
I think it's due to the release of a hormone from your pituitary gland when you're...
Whoa, you get into detail, bro.
Is that true?
Okay, so there's like a lot of different theories to why humans dream, but there's no accurate, exact answer to why we dream. So Sigmund Freud, he is what do you call it? A neurologist. So a neurologist is someone who specializes on human brain psychology. So one of his more significant theories is that whenever we dream, right, whatever we see in the dream, it's a symbolic representation of our unconscious primitive thoughts and urges.
Okay.
I guess other theories are like, you know how when you put your computer on sleep mode or rest mode? So you put it on rest mode because you don't have to completely start up the computer again.
Okay.
You can just push a button and it starts to move.
Okay.
So that's also another theory why we dream. It's basically to keep our brains functioning, but in a low battery mode.
Right.
Yeah.
And those are just random thoughts then, the dreams.
It's not. It's never random thoughts. If you think about it, right, Ben, whenever you dream, there has to be a relation. Like maybe it's not always something that you can consciously feel like it's what you want or your urges, but it relates somehow. Maybe a quarter of that is actually maybe ambitions or wishes.
I got you.
Okay, so reason why I'm talking about dreams is so just the other day.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to this.
Just the other day, I was taking a
big ass dump.
No, I think that would be less interesting. So just the other day, I was enjoying myself a lovely afternoon nap. And all of a sudden, I felt like I couldn't move.
Oh, sleep paralysis.
Yes. So I'm sure this is something that happens to most people at least once in their life. Statistics say that most people would have experienced it. Personally, it probably happened to me a handful of times.
Yeah.
How many times do you think it's happened to you before, Ben?
Maybe like 6-7 times a year.
Are you fucking serious?
It usually happens during afternoon nap. Okay lah, maybe 4 to 5 times a year lah. 4 to 5 lah.
What you said right there, an afternoon nap. So I went and looked up like the reasons why we have sleep paralysis. One of the reasons is because you have a abnormal sleeping pattern. So let's say you go to sleep at 12 and then you wake up at 8 usually. But on that particular day, right, you go to sleep at 12 and then you wake up at 4 o'clock and then you take a nap. And then during that nap, that's when your brain gets fucked.
Okay.
So when you're in sleep paralysis, what it actually is your brain is awake, but your body is still asleep. So it only happens when you're on the verge of waking up or when you're on the verge of going to sleep. What it kind of feels like, it's like, you know that game Among Us?
Oh, I love Among Us.
Yeah, or any video game basically.
Okay.
So you die in that video game and your character's dead body's on the floor. But then your spirit form rises above you and you're able to roam around.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's exactly what
sleep paralysis. Yeah. I do agree.
And the reason why you would definitely remember it is because the details are all so real.
Yeah, it feels like a real room. It's like a real place.
And most of the time, this is what happens. Like, let's say I'm on my bed. I wake up and I go grab coffee. I have lunch. Go to the gym. Halfway while I'm at the gym, suddenly, like, it's like my body hits the reset button and I'm back on my bed. And I tell myself, like, fuck, I can't move. You know, I want to start my day up. You know, I want to get out from this from this trap. And like, I can actually convince myself when I'm in the dream, like, I'll stomp the floor and I'll feel like, oh shit, I can really feel my feet stomping the floor. So I'm definitely awake this time.
Yeah.
So I carry on with my day. Go out the door, grab my coffee again, go meet some friends, and before I know it, I'm back on my bed again.
That shit weird.
Dude, you know, it's kind of like, you know how people talk about lucid dreaming?
Yeah, lucid dreaming. People can control their dreams also.
Dude, when you're having sleep paralysis, don't you feel like you can control? You have a way better control than what you usually have when you're not having sleep paralysis.
Yeah, but half the time you're kind of freaking out because like...
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Bro.
You're like freak out, bro. But the most important thing for me is like to make sure I can breathe. Like,
you can't.
But the moment you can breathe, so usually what I'll do, I'll realize that I'm in sleep paralysis. And then what I'll do is like, I'll try to move a finger. But most important is start breathing first. Then I'll try to move a finger. But, you know, half the time it doesn't move.
Yeah.
But the moment I can move one finger, I broke out from the paralysis.
But don't you think a lot of times, like, you suddenly feel like, oh, okay, I can move. And then you start your day and boom, you're back there. You're like, fuck, I
I can snap out of it.
That shit happens to me, man.
Yeah, just try moving your fingers. Like, at least just move one thumb and you must make sure that fucking thumb moves. And then it's broken already. It's like genjutsu, you know. Kai!
Genjutsu is a
It's a weeb language.
weeb language. Genjutsu is a term in Naruto. What it means is it puts someone in a hallucination mode.
Yeah, kind of like acid.
You put someone else, like your opponent, in a hallucination mode.
Mangekyou Sharingan.
Okay, so dude, you know the term lucid dreaming, right? It became so much more significant after the movie Inception came out.
Oh
Yeah, do you remember that movie? So Leonardo DiCaprio
Really good show.
and his bunch of friends, they utilize lucid dreaming to go and
Implant a thought into someone.
did they?
I mean, that's the meaning of Inception.
Somehow they utilized it to defeat the bad guys and save the world, basically.
Yeah, I guess so. I totally forgot how that movie goes, but
Dude, there's this dude in my boxing gym. So it's a Russian dude.
Yeah.
He makes kombucha and he also has a YouTube channel
Ah.
which is all about lucid dreaming. Like he has a fuck ton of videos about lucid dreaming.
How many views he got?
I don't know. Maybe I don't want to say it.
oh, okay.
Yeah. But maybe less than an hour. So okay.
Whoa.
There's like a whole community of people that really enjoy.
Lucid dreaming.
Yeah. And the way I look at it is, you mean you enjoy sleeping? Like in other words, you
Yeah,
like to
it's
sleep?
really hard to lucid dream though. Like you really got to train. Like first of all, like understand when you're in a dream, which is like the hardest thing to do because every time you're in a fucking dream, you don't know there's a fucking dream.
But it actually is achievable, man. Like,
I guess so.
and
Yeah.
I don't think it's that hard. Like you follow the steps. I mean, I'm not gonna do it intentionally, but I went and look up like how it happens to people.
So you know what they do?
Leave comments, man.
Yeah, why don't you leave
Hit
comments?
the subscribe button.
We are back.
Show a little love.
Bigger, better.
Help us get monetized, won't you?
Oh yeah, yo.
Come on, man. We're halfway there.
Yeah, I need to quit my day job, please.
Yes.
You kind of know what you got to do.
Yep.
Do you need me to tell you what to do?
Tell them.
Like, share, subscribe. Let's Get It podcast.
Season 2, bigger, better blockbusters. Me to you. Shout out love.
Thank you everyone for sticking with us, alright? And we'll see you guys in the next episode.
It's all love. Catch.
Missing my homies, I'm missing my oldies, my brothers, my cronies. We all went to court, but before only courts that we knew were the ones where we were shooting 3 selling Kobe. To a legend, rest in